Ace the Young Heavy. Y'all know what time it is. The sickness. My nigga Bodil. Some niggas want the money, the power, the respect. Fuck this shit, I want all three of them bitches. Heavy shit. That's the definition of heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Louis head to toe and something.
Sneaker news.
Salute YouTube. Salute YouTube. Peace to the earths and gods, and go mob to the frat. Thanks for joining us again for another exciting episode of Ace Heavy Kicks. Where we look at cool ass kicks for the common collector. Now that's people like yourself and people like me, the host, Ace the Young Heavy. Well, thanks for rocking with us, Ace Heavy Camp. Let's get into sneaker news for this week. So for sneaker news, Kyrie Irving is signed his own deal with Anta. That's right. Anta is a Chinese company. They started in 1991, and looks like Kyrie Irving has cemented his deal with them. He's going to be the chief creative officer, and also he has an ownership stake in the company. So, man, congratulations to you, brother. Peace, elevate, and man, we should be seeing some shoes probably when the season starts, probably October, November. So be on the lookout for that. Also, a new thing they got going out now, this U-ball, this outdoors basketball. So basically like a foldable basketball rim, you can take it anywhere, right? And basically like the rules like it's 3-on-3, right? And you take 3 steps, and there are 1-pointers and 2-pointers or whatever. And it gets like a little aggressive. It looks like it could be fun or whatever. Something you can play on a beach, something you can play just on the concrete, you can play anywhere. So this is something that I've been looking at, and I see people playing with it and everything on the internet. So look for that at stores, or you can go to the U-Ball website and grab your own set if you wanted to. Also, Travis Scott and Nike, they got a new shoe coming out to commemorate this whole Utopia release with Travis Scott's first album in 5 years. So this is the Nike Cut the Check SP, okay? He's also got a new logo he's working with, not just the Utopia logo, but also a new Cactus Jack logo that he's premiering with this shoe. So we're thinking this shoe is going to be out sometime in the near future. We don't know. Probably be on the lookout for that as well. But hey, they always drop a new Travis Scott, so I'm not surprised this is coming out. Air Jordan 3 and J Balvin, they back at it again. Another one with a collaboration, baby. So we haven't even seen the white ones yet that I talked about in a video prior. But what we have going on now is a black version of those same white Air Jordan 3 J Balvin collab shoes. So fall 2023 is when we're talking about a release for those. Next up, Michael Jordan just sold the Charlotte Hornets. It's crazy, man. After Bob Johnson let the Bobcats go, Mike picked them up back in the day, and when he bought them for $275 million. That team now, after having them for 13 years, the team is worth over $3 billion. $3 billion. So Mike got counted out for that, and I appreciate him being a black owner within the NBA, so he at least had a black owner after Bob Johnson left the league. So, salute to him, man. That's big money, Mike, but hey, he got the money anyway, right? Also, so DJ Khaled is opening his own Snipes store. It's Snipes, We're the Best collaboration store. They're building that right now in Miami on Collins Avenue. And so they're in the construction phase in the interior, setting it up, the layout and how they want everything to be. But supposedly it should be up. The grand opening, I think, is in 2 weeks from now. So be on the lookout for that. And man, if I'm in the Miami area, I might just slide and go check that out. You feel me? Last but not least, I saw something super cool on IG last night. I saw my man at Lethal Shooter on Instagram. He was shooting versus a robot. So this is the first time in history that a person has actually played basketball against a robot. And man, it's crazy with the whole conversations with the Writers Guild and Screen Actors Guild strikes and everything with AI taking over. We see that in a robotic form, in the physical, in Terra Firma, and this robot is playing against a man, and so who wins, I don't know, but y'all check this man out at Lethal Shooter on Instagram to see who won. It was the man or the machine. And with that being said, that's what we got this week for Sneaker News. Alright, Ace Heavy Camp. So the word for the week this week is futile. That's right, futile. And what does futile mean? It means ineffective. It means pointless. It means it's not gonna happen. I think about, when I think about the word futile, I think about the old X-Men cartoon when Apocalypse would pop up and be like, resistance is futile, you know. That means it's no point in doing what you're trying to do. I feel that every effort, especially when it comes from the heart, and especially when God bless and put it on your mind for you to do, is anything but futile. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put any efforts, any energy out there that is in fact futile. I want to be effective, baby, and make it happen.
Sneakers for retail.
All right, everybody. So for sneakers for retail this week, we got some crazy stuff going on. We got a vlog for you too. But before we get to that, the New Balance 327 Figs collaboration is available right now on the New Balance website. It's a very nice minimalist shoe. Most of the colorways are like black and white or white and with a little bit of black or like a grayish or whatever. But it's a nice shoe. It's a nice shoe. If you like this shoe, this is available for retail right now on the site. I don't know for how much longer though, because I don't have any quantity numbers on that. Also, A6 and Kith and Marvel, they got a triple collaboration, right? The X-Men shoe. Now, that shoe was released on the 28th of July, but that shoe is still available. It's not on Kith's website, but on the A6 website. And then you can also obviously go on StockX and other third-party sites to go grab those. Now, these shoes are cool because they like Pokemon, man. It's like a blind pack, so you don't know what type of shoe you're gonna get, but they have Wolverine. They got 2 Wolverines, right? And they also have Cyclops. They have a Gambit, which is probably the ugliest shoe that they have, to be honest with you. Probably the only one I wouldn't wear. And the Rogue. Now, the Rogue, if you into the Green Bay Packers color scheme, that's probably work for you. That probably wouldn't work for me either. But those Cyclopses are really nice, man. The Storms are really nice. The Beast is like really furry on the shoe, the Beast version of it. So I've been thinking about grabbing those shoes, probably not particular ones, but grabbing the blind pack and just see what come in it. And if it's a shoe that I don't want, maybe we give it away on the channel. Maybe I give it away to a friend or something like that. But be on the lookout for those if you're into the X-Men or you into Kith. Or Marvel, or you're into the ASICS brand. I'm not a big fan of ASICS at all. You know, I look at it as kind of like a dead shoe. But at the same time, I love Marvel, and Kith is pretty dope. I definitely visit them a lot when I'm in Hawaii. So last but not least, for sneakers for retail, let's check out our vlog of Athlete's Foot and see what they had in store. Let's go, y'all. These Ace Heavy Camp. Golden as always. Athlete's Foot in Chicago. Man, I'm here grabbing me a couple reserve pairs of the UNC.
Upcoming sneaker releases.
All right, we got quite a few hot shoes coming up for upcoming sneaker releases. The Air Jordan 4 Red Cement. We're looking at a September 9th release for those shoes. Those are Air Jordan 4 silhouette, of course, and it's got red with like the specs in the red, like a cement, but like different than the initial, the original cement print. And they don't have the Nike Air in the back. It's got the Jumpman in the back. So they're not OGs, so they're not for me. You feel me? If they're for you, then go ahead on and grab them. Again, they come out on the 9th. You should be able to get them, but they may be in limited supply. The supply numbers and things is not available yet. If that's the shoe that you're interested in, leave us a comment down below. Also, the AJ1 has a Halloween edition that's coming out for Halloween. So you should look for that shoe in November. It's lime green and it's got an aesthetic of like Halloween or whatever, you know. The AJ1s are super hot shoes right now. I have not ever seen a pair of the AJs in store, and I don't expect to see a pair anytime soon. And boy, be hooping. Real talk. He's one of my favorite hoopers in the league right now. I mean, not over like Kevin Durant or something like that, but he is one of my favorites and emerging to be one of the top, if not the best at his position in the NBA right now. So salute to that man. Also, Union LA and Jordan, They are coming out with another collaboration at the same time that we're expecting to see those Union Air Jordan 1s. They have a Jordan 1 High Elevate SP Woven that's coming out. Okay, so this high pale, what they're calling the colorway, it complements the woven that's coming out for the Air Jordan 1. I do like that shoe. I don't really care for that midsole like that. That's not something, I mean, maybe because it's not typical that you would see like on an Air Jordan 1 or on the Air Force 1 or a Dunk or something like that. It's kind of chunkier. Maybe that's what's throwing it off. But I don't think that I would grab that particular shoe. If you would, leave us a comment down below and let us know. All right. Also, Air Jordan 1 Low, IE Tuxedo. That shoe, that's a nice looking shoe, man. I like the IEs. People don't really care for those shoes like that, but I do. We're looking at September 22nd for a release for that particular shoe. And, man, it's a very nice shoe. It is black, obviously, and it's got a little hit of a white and I think like a gray as well, too, if I'm not seeing that wrong. And as you know, the tuxedos, the Air Jordan 1s, those are shoes that people actually do wear with tuxedos and have gotten wet in, have weddings or events and stuff like that. So maybe they'll be doing that with these. Probably not as popular because it's an IE and people really don't care for those like that. I do, though. I like them. I might grab them. Nike Sneakers Day is coming up, y'all. That's right. On the Nike Sneakers app, we're looking at September 9th of this year for Nike Sneakers Day. So having a second day where any shoes that pretty much was difficult to get, limited releases, etc., you'll be able to grab those. It probably still gonna be limited quantities that day, but be on the lookout for it. Set your notifications. Check out the Sneakers app, and it gives you a greater chance too when you post or share stuff from the app. So do all that type of stuff too, and hopefully have some good luck to score on the Nike Sneakers app on Sneakers Day on September 9th. Also, last but not least, the Air Jordan 1 Retro Low Black Toe. That's still coming out, but it got pushed back to August 4th. I actually was able to secure my pair from Athlete's Foot. I don't have it in hand yet, but I was able to go ahead and do my reserve or whatever. So the reserve for that, I think it was $50. You have to spend $50 in the store. Anything, clothing, or apparel, etc., related or whatever. So I did that, and I got my pair coming up. Are you going to grab a pair? I don't know. Let us know. But that's something definitely that I think is going to be a hot shoe. The biggest complaint about it is the fact that the red is a different color than on the strings and the rest of the shoe, on the back part of it, on the heel rather. And man, I don't think it really matters. The matte finish and the color difference is not bothering me. I'm getting a pair and I'm getting them for retail, y'all. So,
win.
Hey, and to my mans, to the manager that Mac, my buddy at Athlete's Foot, bro, you goated, bro. Respect, bro. Appreciate you, man. With that being said, that's what we got for upcoming sneaker releases.
Sneaker pickups.
All right, y'all. We accelerating Ace Heavy Camp right into sneaker pickups for this week. And man, we got some dope pickups, man. I got 3 shoes I want to show y'all, okay? So first and foremost for sneaker pickups this week, I think I want to start with my favorite. And y'all can see this one already. This is the Air Jordan 4 Union LA Guava, right? Nice shoe. Nice shoe. I grabbed these from Sneaker Spot, right? Sneaker Spot is in Bridgeview, Illinois. And shout out to my guy Louie. This was his personal pair. And you guys have seen him on the show. If you watched the earlier episodes, y'all been rocking since the beginning. Louie is the guy that does like the shoe repair. He can make your shoes look perfect again. Perfect. You understand? And, this was his favorite pair of Jordans. His shoe store is doing incredible now. They've grown to 3 times the size. And I went back to go see him or whatever. And I was just messing with him about these shoes. And he was like, man, Ace, you can have these shoes, bro. I'm like, quit playing with me. I knew you said I could never have them. But he gave them to me. Super authentic. Let me show y'all in the B-roll. Nice shoes, man. Look at the bottom. I can't say enough about it. I just keep flipping and showing that like pink salmon color with the yellow. Man, that's a dope shoe. And you know, when you first get them, they're folded down, right? So you see the Air Jordan, right? And then if you take the string out, then you know the tongue looks like this. So very dope shoe, man. Very dope shoe. One of my favorites in my collection. I mean that sincerely, not just because of who I got it from, but just because of the shoe itself. This is a dope shoe, man. This is the box. You know, I've covered Union LA's before on the channel, so you guys know what this kind of looks like if you've been following us for a while. So yeah, I love these shoes, man. He didn't have the tag with them. But I was able to get my tag. Shout out to Round 2. My man's the manager at Round 2. He got me a tag. But the tag, I actually put those on the Black Noir pair. Okay? So there was a time when this pair, the Black Noir, was worth more than the Guava Ice. Now the Guava Ice is worth more than the Black Noir. But they both still some pretty expensive shoes. Like close to $1,000, around $1,000 for either one of them. But which one do I like better? I don't know. I'm going to get way more wear out of the Black Noir, of course, than I would get out of these. But this colorway just kind of pops. Of course, I do have those Desert Moss too, those green ones. I probably like those the least out of all of them. I don't know why I didn't have those shoes to show you guys for the episode, but I don't really care about the shoes like this. So don't worry about those shoes. But I don't worry about them. But yeah, I love these Guava Ices. So that was our first pickup for this week. Again, shout out to Sneaker Spot for hooking us up. And so our second pickup, all right, and kind of the one that we were advertising for the episode, was the Nike UNC toe, Air Jordan 1 High. Okay, so I actually was lucky enough to grab two pairs. Okay, grab the first pair from Another Level Clothing Boutique, and so they are located in Orland Park, outside of the mall. They're outside the strip part of the mall. Right, here's a shoe. Okay, it's got the outsole is baby blue. Right, and so I like this shoe. I like the tumble on the toe. It's nice. There's a little bit of tumble on the collar as well, on the blue, on the UNC. Right, I like how they did with the typograph stamp as opposed to just embossing it or whatever. That's nice. But the quarter panel though, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna show you in the B-roll too. The quarter panel is kind of a cheap leather. It almost looks like a mid. That's the one thing I don't like about these shoes. So the one thing I don't like about it is the quarter panel. You guys can see, but it's just like, it's so flat. It's so flat, and it's almost like a matte. It reminds me of a mid, or, you know, I don't know, just a cheaper leather, man. I'm not feeling that piece of it. But everything else on this shoe, I like. And I understand why people were, you know, somewhat hesitant. But, you know, at the end of the day, these shoes sold out. These shoes sold out just about everywhere. They sold out on the app. Now, they did a shock drop for them, okay? And I didn't even go for it because I already know, y'all already know, Ace, the Young Heavy, your boy, I never hit. Never hit. Never hit. Oh, none of those draws, the Leos, none of them shits. I never hit on none of that, man. First come, first serve. So I just went ahead on it. I almost had paid the high. I paid $300 for my pair at Another Level, but then I was able to go to Athlete's Foot and go grab a double up for my man's at Athlete's Foot in Chicago Ridge Mall. So shout out to Athlete's Foot. Y'all go to as usual for helping the brother with the GR pairs, and you know sometimes they get exclusive stuff too. But for the most part, GRs. But nice shoe, nice box, and one thing that I do like about Nike, what they're doing right now is like they keep flipping the boxes and giving us these different colorways and stuff with the boxes to match the shoe colorways. And so like if you have a collection, you got them stacked up. It looks really, really nice, you know. And I show that on my TikTok too. You know, they go up to down with the camera and show you guys like all the boxes or whatever. And I have a lot more that I want to like stack up to vary and show. But like, man, I really like what they're doing. So Nike, if y'all listening, please keep coming with them hot boxes, man. Because hot box, it's funny. They say hot box. Please keep coming with the hot boxes, and we appreciate y'all for that. With that being said, we got one more shoe, and that is the New Balance. What is this? A 327, I think it is. New Balance Oh, excuse me. This is a New Balance 997H. Oh, excuse me. I said 3. It's a 997. It's a 9 series. Okay, let me get it right. But I found these for the super low. I paid $40 for these at Athlete's Foot. And I grabbed these so I could go reserve my UNCs. And then I grabbed my son some pumps yesterday so I could reserve the black toe lows, the bread ways that are coming out, bread colorways coming out next week. So the same colorway as these. But these New Balance are dope, y'all. I probably won't do a B-roll on this or whatever, but this is a dope shoe. I really like it. It's comfortable, and it's been the shoe that I've been wearing outside. As you can see, it's warm. I've been wearing this shoe outside for the last week or so. And it's very comfortable. And, New Balance, especially in the hood, when I go in the hood, I'm from Chicago, West Side, Holy City, K-Town. When I'm on Madison or Pulaski, or, Madison, Austin, or whatever, for work or hanging out or whatever it is, I see a lot of people with New Balance. New Balance is the wave. I guess the brothers say, fuck Mike and the J's and the finding shoes and raffles, and they're not doing that in the hood, being honest. I don't know. Are people still wearing Jordans in y'all neighborhood? Leave us a comment down below and let me know. But when I go into schools and I go into neighborhoods, I see a lot of people rocking New Balance. So, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And this been working out for me. They super comfortable. Not more like a Yeezy or something like that, but they comfortable. They cool. They work for me. With that being said, that's what we got this week, y'all, for sneaker pickups. Appreciate you, A7 Camp.
Runway Fashion.
Alright, y'all. So for Runway Fashion this week, I was able to pick up a Chrome Hearts hoodie that matches one of our shoe pickups. Actually, it matches both of the shoe pickups. I could rock it with either one. And also I was able to grab my new glasses that y'all see. So these are prescription. These are Versace biggies, but I don't know what they call this particular design of the colorway with the little pick, like the studs or whatever on it. But I really like these, and I haven't seen anybody wearing them. So whereas I've seen like celebrities wearing some of the other colorways that I do wear on the Versace shades, I haven't seen anyone wearing these particular ones. So these are pretty hot. Do y'all like these glasses? Let me know. Do y'all like the new glasses? Leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all favorite version of the Biggie Versaces that I wear is. Is it the lime green ones that I wear every now and then? Is it the rare ones? Is it the white ones? Is it the original Biggie turquoise ones? Or any other colorway? Or the smoke gray ones that I got a couple months ago. Let me know which ones y'all think are goated in y'all opinion. But yeah, this is just a basic Chrome Hearts hoodie. It's not a Matty War or anything, but this one comes from Maplethorpe store. So that's pretty cool. But I got it to go with my kicks, and I was able to get this from Another Level. So also with Runway Fashion this week, Balmain and Barbie have a collaboration coming up. Actually, it's available now on, you can go to Neiman Marcus, I believe on Saks website as well. But they're taking the Barbie iconography of colorways and everything and then putting that on the Balmain purses, the dresses. Man, I've seen some dope stuff. Even like some dresses that maybe Mary J would wear if she was on Ghost. If she's still alive after last season. We had to see though, But anyway, but man, I like that type of stuff. Obviously, there's nothing there for me, for the guys or whatever, but I think it's a very nice line that they dropped. It's very dope. And I do think that a lot of people are going to be rocking it, at least the ladies. With that being said, that's what we got this week for Runway Fashion.
Throwback Thoughts.
All right, Ace Heavy Camp. So for Throwback Thoughts this week, we got some dope stuff for you. I want to talk about Michael Jackson's penny loafers. Michael Jackson penny loafers. When you do the moonwalk, the slide, and everything. What kind of shoes was them? I want to know. Do you know what kind of shoes that was? If you for sure know, leave a comment down below. I've seen lots of articles about it. I've seen people say that those were Florshams that he did the moonwalk in, in Moonwalker, Smooth Criminal, and Bad, and Thriller, and then when he was on the stage and all that other type of stuff, doing performances. Some people say it was Florshams. Some people said they were G.H. Bass. Was they some Stacey Adams? Was they some Beckett Simmons? I really don't know. I don't know what shoes they was, but I'm guessing that most of them was Florshams, because Florsham was a hot shoe back then. And I'm betting also that G.H. Bass. When I did a search, that's what most came up with, the G.H. Bass and also the Florsham. So I think those were the shoes that he used to wear. I just find it funny that he used to wear the penny loafers with the socks and everything. Well, how do you feel about Michael Jackson? Whatever. I love Michael Jackson and him moonwalking on the stage. That's my personal opinion. I'm just speaking about him moonwalking. Also, too, I'm looking for something, right? So for Throwback Thoughts, a lot of people don't even know where the idea of those shattered backboards come from. In fact, let me see. Where are my... I think I got that shit around here somewhere. It's one up here, but I got a personal pair somewhere. There you go. Okay. So the jersey that goes with this shoe, that's something that I'm looking for. So the shattered backboard, right? This is the 3.0, but obviously there's been other versions, 1.0, 2.0. The shattered backboard shoe is reminiscent of, or pays homage to, when Michael Jordan hooped overseas. So a lot of people didn't know Michael Jordan hooped overseas and at 4 times. So in 1985, what was the name of that team? What was it the Stefano Trieste team in 1985? They had the orange jerseys, right? It's a pretty dope, different, foreign-looking jersey. And I've been looking for the jersey, and the jersey is the same colorway as the shattered backboard. And the reason why they called him the shattered backboard, because Jordan was the first one that broke that backboard, y'all. Of note. It wasn't Shaquille O'Neal. It wasn't anybody, a grandmama, somebody else from the 90s or early 2000s. The first person to break a rim and bring it down like that was Michael Jordan. And so that's why we had a shattered backboard shoe. But I'm actually looking for the jersey from 1985, the Stefano Trieste team jersey. So if anybody knows where you can grab that jersey at, leave a comment down below, because I've been looking for that for some time, and I will probably be more inclined to wear this Halloween color ass shoe if I had that jersey to rock with it. I don't wear a lot of orange, right? So with that being said, that's what I got for y'all for Throwback Thoughts.
Dope toys.
All right, Ace Heavy Camp. Dope toys this week. This is an amazing toy. Amazing, right? This is the self-transforming Grimlock from Robinson Toys. So this is officially licensed by Hasbro. You guys have seen me on the show before. We've looked at the Optimus Prime self-transforming, right? It's like $800, $900 by the Robinson Company. This one is going for $1,500. But Grimlock from the Transformers, he transforms himself. The nigga walk. Right, voice and app controls. You can tell him what to do with your voice, and you can also use the app, like your phone or whatever, to get him to do, what you want him to do. It controls. He walks, he talks, he does movements and stuff, just like Optimus Prime does the breakdancing and stuff, the moving Optimus Prime. And again, this is the same company that made the Optimus Prime, Robinson. $1,500 is a lot of money for a toy, but this is a dope toy, man. I'm seriously considering getting it. If you had the money and you knew where to get it, would you grab this particular Grimlock? Leave us a comment down below and let me know. I definitely want it. I don't know if you can tell by my voice and tell by my energy, but I want that. But I cannot spend $1,500 as an adult with good sense. I cannot spend $1,500 on those self-transforming Grimlock, especially when I have like a shitload of Grimlocks already, but none of them transform, and none of them walk around, and none of them talk to me, and do what I tell it to do. So I might think about grabbing it. I don't know. But that's what I got for y'all this week for Dope Toys.
Rare shoes.
Alright, Ace Heavy Camp. So what we got for you this week for rare shoes, I had one that a lot of people have talked about, but I haven't covered extensively on this show, and I want to do that now, and that is the Nike mag. Okay, so Nike came out with the mags for the Back to the Future 2 movie. As y'all know, Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, wore these shoes in the Back to the Future 2 movie. And these shoes was incredible, man. Nike produced 20 pairs initially when the movie came out, and they were $12,000 a piece. Right? And then in September of 2011, so many years later, over 2 decades later, they duplicated a re-release, right? With 1,500 pairs that was sold on eBay for an auction. Now, those particular shoes, the proceeds went to Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's disease research, and they sold for quite a bit of money, man. Now, when the shoes re-released, right? On October 4th of 2016, those shoes sold for $2,300. They were on the Nike app and also the website. Now those shoes, the 2016 version, are reselling for $27,000 to $147,000 on StockX. So it depends on what size you wear, but they go anywhere from $27,000 to almost $150,000 for that shoe. So that is a very expensive shoe. That is also listed on my 6 most wanted shoes. That is a shoe that I want. Okay, if that's the shoe that you want, leave us a comment down below. I love the Back to the Future movie. I love Michael J. Fox, everything he was in. I'm an 80s baby, so, definitely watched that movie many times. Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. But 2 is probably my favorite. That jacket is dope, too. You can grab that jacket on Amazon. I've seen that many times. And on eBay. They light up, and they're self-lacing. So the shoes lace themselves and they light up. I mean, hey, it was Nike's first electronic shoes. The first shoe that they had any type of electronic components to it. So that is a super hot shoe, and that's one I'm definitely excited to get. I just don't know how. I had to save up quite a bit to grab that. That is way out of my shoe budget, but hey, work hard. You do what? You play hard, baby. So one of these days I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And that's what we got for you this week for rare shoes. It's another one in the books, y'all. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out. We want to make sure we grow the channel. I'm trying to get more subscribers, trying to get more energy to the channel, and I definitely want to do more giveaways, do more cool stuff. So we want to ramp up that momentum. I got to put more episodes out and do it more frequently, and I know people have been requesting that, so I hear y'all, man. Appreciate it. Peace, elevate, salute to y'all, and I'm going to make it happen, y'all. Real talk. So final words for me. The simplest explanation is usually the right one, okay? When we have problems or we're trying to figure out the truth of a situation or whatever, a lot of times we go back and forth about, coming up with these scenarios or causalities, like how did this happen? Why is this happening? Normally, the most simplest reason for the shit is the true reason. Real talk. So if you're frustrated in life, if something's going on, man, take an opportunity to just step back and look at the problem and look at what is this? What makes sense here? What doesn't make sense? And the stuff that makes sense, the simplest stuff, is probably the pieces of the puzzle that you're overlooking. All right? I want to make sure you do something good for somebody this week, y'all, because with one win, we all win, baby. Remember that. And most importantly, if you can't see it before you see it, you will never see it. Peace. Elevate.
I got this question, I got to know how I'm living in hell, but a nigga so cold. I guess when they made me, they broke the mold. Before I ever wrote a rhyme, I was ghetto glow. I got this question, I got to know how I'm living in hell, but a nigga so cold. I guess when they made me, they broke the mold. Before I ever wrote a rhyme, I how a ghetto goes. Stunting on these bitch ass niggas, gotta make my loot. If they try to pop me, block the shots. G, paparazzi couldn't shoot. Gun in my Prada boot with an aim like bullseye. So duck down when I pull back. On fire like dicks, burn up by dirty ass chicks. You can hit anywhere in the shot. Sleep with one eye open, cause those closest is contemplating poking. Other eye closed, dreaming of 22s coasting. I'm the type of deaf hearing aids can't improve. And if you ain't talking money, I probably can't hear you. I got a clear view on top of the town. I'm sicker than seeing pictures of Hillary Clinton bust down. Two monkeys in a jacuzzi with a banana in her tailpipe.
Tell them again, number one. That's right, that's right, that's right.
Bitch, I'm flying, check my altitude.